A global terror investigation launched by the FBI to learn more about the Saudi national suspected of shooting up a naval base station in Pensacola.
We are not prepared at this hour to confirm what may have motivated the shooter to commit this horrific act today.
This weekend, U.S. law enforcement is digging deep into the background of an officer suspected in the shooting that killed 3 people at a Florida naval station.
They are working to determine his motive and whether it was connected to terrorism. Officials identified the suspect in yesterday's shooting as Second Lieutenant Mohammed Saeed al-Shamrani. He was an aviation officer in the Saudi Air Force, training to become a pilot at the Naval Air Station, Pensacola.
News4JAX reporter Erik Avanier is at the base this morning in Pensacola. Erik, several news outlets this morning are reporting that investigators are looking into an online manifesto possibly linked to this gunman.
That is correct, Zach. You know, last night we went to bed knowing very little about Mohammed al-Shamrani to now learning that he may have had a deep hatred toward Americans because of what he describes as crimes against Muslims and the U.S. support for Israel. Now, as you said, the New York Times is reporting that there was an online manifesto, and I'm going to go ahead and read it out. And according to what they're reporting, the manifesto reads, "I'm against evil, and America as a whole has turned into a nation of evil." The online statement goes on to read, "I'm not against you for just being American. I don't hate you because of your freedoms. I hate you because every day you support, fund, and commit crimes, not only against Muslims, but humanity." The New York Times is also reporting that 6 other Saudi nationals were arrested near the base shortly after the attack, and that 3 of them were seen recording video of the shooting. Now, it's worth noting that for many years, NAS Pensacola has trained militaries from all around the world, including the Saudi Air Force. The gunman was a member of the Saudi Air Force who was here for aviation training. In fact, the hotel that we were staying at overnight, I spoke with the manager there who tells me that a little more than a month ago, there was a group of Saudi nationals that were part of the Saudi Air Force that actually stayed at that hotel. Again, this was about a little more than a month ago because they were down here training, doing aviation training. It's also worth noting that because of what happened yesterday morning, the tragedy that has just impacted this entire community, there are vigils that are now planned later this afternoon to honor the 3 people who were shot and killed inside of the base here, just behind me, just on the other side of this bridge. Also to honor the others who were injured during that shooting, including the 2 Escambia County Sheriff deputies who were injured while in a shootout with the shooter. So again, one of the updates here is that we know that there are some vigils that are planned for later today. Reporting live in Pensacola, Erik Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.